easy for me to talk about Hoboken. Having moved there in 1996, I sent my 4 children to every single school that exists. So I'm very well-rounded and happy to talk about schools. You have several, I think maybe 4 charter schools at this moment, as well as the public school is good. You got a lot of different little private schools, and you have OLA, which is Spanish, English, immersion. It's easy. It's easy with children to live in Hoboken 1 square mile, and when your kids hit about 9 or 10, they start to walk around by themselves. Hoboken, being that it's only 1 square mile, I think it has 175 police officers. It's incredibly safe, and it's almost like living in a small town, but it's a city. So as your children start walking in groups and you're following them, we used to follow our kids behind the bushes so they wouldn't know. We wanted them to be little independent people, but you kind of get reports because you know who works at the vegetable stand, and you know the person at the cheese shop, and you know all of the local restaurant people because they've just been there forever, and a lot of them have kids that have grown up with my children as well. I love Hoboken. I love the walkability. I love all of the stores. It's been changing. We have tons of great boutiques. If you're a shopper, I'm a little bit of a shopper. And then the food options are also, they're incredible. And just the nice thing about Hoboken, I want to say, is the community. When it gets warm out, they have different things that are scheduled every night. So on Mondays, you can grab your chair and a picnic and go and do movies under the stars. I think Tuesday had like Shakespeare in the Park. Wednesday was jazz. Thursday, you could go to the band shell looking over and listen to a band. It's so inclusive, and it's so easy to move there and make friends because people are out and it's nice. We've got great parks. 4 dog runs. As a dog person with my 4 dogs, that was always very important to me. And I don't think that I could really recommend a better place to live. No matter where you want to commute to, you can walk to the path, and you can take the light rail, which has several stops in the back of town. If you don't feel like walking, but anywhere in the entire town you can get in 15 minutes. Now, coming here, right, the town is kind of divided. The northeast corner of town, which is where our high-rises are, well, as high as our high-rises are, because I think the tallest one is 12 stories. Most of our buildings are only 5 stories high. But if you're looking for a view, or you're looking for luxury, full-service amenity buildings with doorman and shuttle and pools, you're living in that northeast corner of town. Then you have the southwest corner of town, which, if it's important for you to commute with your car and you want to get out of town quickly, it's a great location. It has totally cleaned up. They've done so much. There's pickleball there, there's a new park, and there's some beautiful condos and things going on and restaurants that have popped up in that part of town as well. So whatever section that you choose to live in, it has something going on. I think Hoboken used to have this reputation when I first moved there back in '96, where everybody said, oh, that's where the kids go to party. But the truth is do the kids like to come? Yes, because we have a lot of great nightlife, but I'm getting empty nesters, people that want and crave that walkability that they have. And so you have everything there. So you can go out with the kids and you can party, or you can go uptown. They have a great wine bar where I can frequently be found on a stool, being friendly and having a flight of wine. Or the food is incredible and the options are so diverse. And you also have all of this stuff going on in the northwest corner of town with building, and they've put up all these rental buildings, and there's almost nowhere left to develop, and it's just charming, nice. Part of living in such an urban, charming area so close to New York City means that People have their kids, they grow up, they move to different places, they go off, they have their lives. My kids, instead, they moved back in. They have no desire to really leave here. All of their friends live close, and you know, I'm actually quite frightened that they may never leave. We love Hoboken and can't recommend it any more highly. Your kids will love it, your friends will come and visit, and you'll be super happy living there. You'll never want to leave.